Ladies and gentlemen, Michael from Amazon up, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Paper Mario 1000 Year Old. Last episode we did whatever else, I don't know. And I do apologize because this is post-recording. I do apologize, the other recording for some reason, it corrupted for some reason. I do not know why, but it is what it is. And I'm very upset because it was my first recording with the Blu-ray. For some reason it was a 1 minute behind the gameplay, which I don't know, I think I had to have done with the gameplay because I'm pretty sure, because this video is 11 minutes and 41 seconds, on YouTube it's going to be 11:42, but whatever. It actually ended up being 11, I forgot what it was, 10:42 for some reason. And I have no idea why, which is very strange about that. I usually go back on the ship when we talk to Flavio. And we try to find out that if we can go set sail, which, of course, post-commentary is not fun, but it's going to have to be for these 2 episodes. I'll try to figure out tomorrow morning. So yeah. I mean, I tried doing my best with the audio for the other episodes, for these 2 episodes, but it didn't really work out according to plan, so I'm just doing this so I can sound much better instead of the audio being way off. I did try, but it was not that easy to do. Anyways, we are talking to Flavio, who is the captain of the ship, and we are trying to find out if we can go to Keyhole Key. Now, that's what we're trying to find out. Now, the only problem is we need a navigator, so that means we have to go back and find a navigator, pretty much. Let me try moving the mic up. There we go. So we have to go and find a navigator, which is not going to be easy, but we can do it, since we are Mario. And we're just talking to some crew members, and they're just saying that they highly recommend using Bobbery, having Bobbery as a captain. And we have to go back and talk to him, and this part can get kind of annoying because it skips back and forth between Bobbery's house and the bar and the ship. So that's why it's 11 minutes and 41 seconds instead of 5 minutes, which I don't know why Miyamoto had to make this section like long like this for some reason, which I have no idea why. But yeah, we start heading back to the Bobbery's house, or I think we go to the bar first, I'm not even sure. Switch to Chugga just to get a little bit more speed, obviously. And then I almost forget how to go on Chugga for a minute, which was kind of a fail. But, yeah, this mic is actually working really good. It may not work on me that well because my throat's dry. And a tad of a lisp. So yeah, that's why. It may not sound as good on me as for other people. But yeah. Anyways, yes, we do head to Bobbery's house first. Yes, we head to his house first. And see what... I almost forgot what Bobbery's house was, jeez. And we go in here and try to convince him to go to the ship to be our navigator. Now at first he says no to it. So now what do we have to do? Well, none other than heading all the way back to the ship, I believe. Yes, we head all the way back to the ship. I think we do this a total of 3 times, I think. Which is not necessary to put in a game because it's just a waste of time. It's not really adding on to the game, it's just a waste of time. Anyways, he thinks that we have not found him. We believe we have not found Bobbery, and then he says check someone who he knows in the bar, which is what we are going to right now, which is a bartender. And he is the only one that knows who Bobbery is, which is a good thing that someone does know who he is, or else we would not be able to complete our mission. Mission Impossible. Now, speaking of that, I went to see that yesterday in theaters, and it was a pretty good movie, I have to admit. There's no non-stop action. I mean, great movie. Tom Cruise did a really good job on it. So yeah. Anyways, get back on topic with the game. The bartender has just told us that he's not a bartender, he's not wearing a hat. What is wrong with him? He's not wearing a cap. Anyways, he's telling us that Bobby lives in this house which we just entered. And now the scam is up. Yes. As Chugga says, a super stash. Yes, he kind of has a Wario stash for some reason, I don't know why. And yes, we want you for the job, so sorry, you'll have to look somewhere else, blah 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 blah. It's just not cool. Yes, we need him. We need a navigator, we already have a captain, but we need a navigator, which the other bomb kind of plays the part of a navigator in the next episode, but Bobby doesn't really play the role of a navigator. He's just, I don't know what you can call him as, but he doesn't really play the role of a navigator, but whatever. Anyways, we head all the way back to the ship, which is pretty annoying. I do have to say that. It's a waste of time. I mean, it's not necessary to do this. I mean, how many times I'm gonna rage on this in the game? I mean, it's already happened in the first chapter. Well, actually, no, not the first chapter. Chapter 4 was the first occurrence, but you will see this pattern going on maybe 2 to 3 more times in the game. Because the first half of the game, which is the first 4 chapters, you don't really see this pattern that much, except for chapter 4. And then after chapter 4, you see this pattern where there's more dialogue, more things that the game wants you to do just to waste time. And I'm never really fond of this for some reason. I don't know why. I just never did. You have to head all the way back to the bartender. Which I don't know why I'm asking these people, because I already know who he is. He's part of the Scram. But yeah, don't even bother asking any of these guys, because I'm not going to do anything in case you haven't played this game. So I'm very surprised if you haven't. Barbie won't go. Really sure you want Barbie back on the water. Expedition key. Sailors meet their ends. Not Barbie though. Yes, Barbie's a long-time sailor, and he has a tail, which is sad. Which I kind of feel bad for this character because, I mean, probably the most tragic thing that's happened in the game. And I said, no, I hate stories, but you have to make him read the story unless you hack the game. So anyways, what happened was, when he was out on sea, his wife caught a virus and died, which is a shame. So, when he was out on sea, she died. Okay, I think that skipped a lot of frames. I don't know if that was okay, kind of weird. I just didn't realize that. But what he does right now is he gives us an old letter, which is a letter that Charlotte wrote when she was dying, and she knew that she'd be dead before Barbie returned from sea. So yeah, this is going to convince him to come out to sea, because it's a letter that he never got, and he does know about her death, of course, but he just didn't know ahead of time because he didn't get the letter for some reason. Instead, the bartender got the letter. So yeah, anyways, we come back, and he's getting upset that we came back for the 4th time, I think? 3rd time? I'm not even sure. But anyways, we give him a letter right here. And yeah, it's just a shame. I kind of feel bad for him, and that wheel on the back is kind of weird that it's there. Anyways, the letter that she wrote. Yep, she passed away. And he was on whatever sea in a Bermuda Triangle. Oh my. So yeah. So tired. Have to do the other one after this. Which definitely is more action. This is just back and forth, which I'm not going to cut any of this out because there's dialogue. I mean, There's no dialogue involved. And I would probably cut, but no. It's only 11 minutes and 41 seconds. Anyways, he goes back into his room. I have to wait out here for a minute. Not a minute, but a little bit. He's talking to himself out loud. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe. Going for keyhole key. Yes, we are looking for a navigator. So, yay! He's joined our side, so he's gonna go on an adventure with us. Yes. Which he's gonna be our navigator, which he doesn't really play that role, but whatever. We're going to head back to the ship. This video comes to a close. Where we suddenly get mail, which you don't really need to check this mail, but I did for some reason. Continue. Oh my. From Platoon. Anyways, next time on Let's Play Paper Mario Thousand Year Ago, we are going to start Chapter 5, the official start of Chapter 5. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, review, and subscribe. Peace, Let's Players, and I'll always see you in the next episode, which will be later on today. Peace.